Yeah, we are in a situation where we can we can look to add to our core group of guys, and that includes also some of the younger guys, as Cam mentioned. I think Matty Poitras is another one that we're going to hopefully come back as he's healthy next year and see what he's capable of doing moving forward. He has to come back in and earn a spot like all of our young players and even incumbent returnee players, and how much they can push the group internally. But we're going to be aggressive, to be able to complement what we currently have in some areas. Our team played hard. To Kevin's point of whether or not we can play faster or whether or not we can find players that will, create more anxiety in the forecheck and some of the situations that, certainly you look at the teams that are still playing, they do a really good job of that. And pockets of time we did. Otherwise, we wouldn't have still been playing. The teams that are still playing are damn good, and they've earned the right to be there, and we didn't. It's hard to get in, and it's hard to continue to win, but I've got to find the players that complement our current group and push us forward.
Jeremy talked a lot during the season about how the arbitration process affected him. He said after the season he thought that you guys were on a pretty good path toward a long-term contract. Can you speak to where that process is and how much is that a priority to get him locked up long-term, especially after the postseason he had?
Well, it's clearly a priority, and Jeremy knows, I've told him this. He took us to arbitration, just for clarity's sake. And again, that part of it, no different than Trent Frederick and being there and being able to settle. Sometimes those things happen in the course of business, and it's not an indication of whether or not we didn't believe in Jeremy Swayman, whether or not we don't think he's a big part of our future. We clearly engaged in conversation during the regular season to find a longer-term extension. We haven't gotten there yet. It's a priority now. It'll continue to be a priority until we get that across the finish line. He's a big part of our current team and the run that he went on in the playoffs and our future. And our goaltending is arguably one of the best tandems in the National Hockey League, and they proved it during the course of this season. They put us in a situation most nights to have an opportunity to win, but the priority will be to find a landing spot with Jeremy.